Aquarius, if you feel like you've been trapped, if you feel like you've been stuck in limbo for quite some time, then this message was meant to find you. This is your May reading, your May astrological insight and tarot reading, and we are starting out with the Eight of Swords here. So Aquarius, the mental prison that you've been a part of or that you felt controlled by for so long is breaking in May. And what seemed impossible turns your long-term dreams and ideals into stability and wealth. So if you found this, if you are an Aquarius sun, moon, or rising sign, or you just felt intuitively called to click on this video, then I'm sure that there's a message here for you. With that being said, welcome to Mountain Moon Tarot. I'm Tasha, and this is your May read. So Aquarius, without further ado, let's hop into this message. We are going to clarify with an angel number, the Eight of Swords, which is all about that mental prison that you've been caught up in for quite some time. So Spirit, what's the angel number that needs to pop out for that message around the Eight of Swords for Aquarius? All right, we've got one coming out. Act on your ideal. This is 0220. So this is practical goals, divine timing, ambition, collaboration, discipline, progress, opportunities, and growth. Good fortune is on your side, and with wise judgment, you can achieve your goals. Now is the perfect time to reach new heights. Recognize this pattern and act on your potential. Your plans are about to flourish. You're on the brink of a spectacular ascent. Embrace the opportunities ahead. Wow, that's a beautiful message, Aquarius. So I feel like once we take that blindfold off, we are ascending new heights. We are absolutely leveling up. But first, we have to trust the process. We have to be practical, and we have to trust divine timing. And we can't be ready to move forward if we still have the blindfold on. So we need to take that off, and we need to address any emotional turbulence that is brewing beneath the surface so that we can step into these opportunities as they present themselves, because they are absolutely coming. This is the card of wealth, affluence, and stability. So I know that this is about to turn around for you, but you have to trust it, you have to believe it, and you have to put your best foot forward to get there. So Spirit, with that being said, let's clarify the King of Pentacles with an angel number. What do they need to know in regard to that? Woo. Okay, good fortune. Wow, what a great card to get for clarification on the King of Pentacles. This is about guidance, clarity, major changes, self-reliance, individuality, comfort, and prosperity. Trust in your skills and talents. They are the keys to your bright future. A piece of valuable advice, a moment of clarity, or a comforting message is headed your way. Everything is aligning in your favor, and success is within reach. Aquarius, that is absolutely beautiful confirmation for the card of stability, wealth, and affluence. So trust the process, trust that Spirit has your back, and we are going to deep dive into the tarot cards and your astrology for the month of May to help you get to where you need to go and make informed choices. So without further ado, we are going to hop into the tarot cards. Aquarius, if you're new here, thank you for showing up. I'm glad you found this channel. And if you like this channel, please consider staying and subscribing, giving this a like or a comment. It does help my channel grow. And if you've been here before and you're coming back, we thank you so much for your love and support. And I wish you all love and support through this month of May. We are starting out with some Hermit energy. You know, the beginning of this month, we have a Scorpio full moon. And the Scorpio full moon is about addressing things beneath the surface that may arise. Anything that's been bubbling or brewing that we've been pushing down for quite some time, this is the time to address it. And this actually, the first part of this month, hits your third house of communication, learning, and skill building. So this is a time of introspection where you can look at how you've succeeded in communication, learning, and networking, or how you have fallen short in those areas. And then on the 9th, Pluto goes retrograde. So this will initiate a 5-month cycle of introspection. So this is your time to reassess your personal power. Aquarius, how do you show up in the world? And how do you want to show up in the world? Now let's get some clarity on that. Spirit, what else do they need to know from the 1st through the 15th? All right, we got one wanting to come out. Ooh, this is about grounded new emotional beginnings. So, like I said, once we address anything that's been turbulent and brewing beneath the surface, we are reaching a place of new emotional bliss. This is the start of a brand new cycle for emotional stability for you. And we do that through addressing any issues. We're no longer leaving the blindfold on, pretending that the issues aren't there. Instead, we are tapping into our introspective side. We're doing some investigative work and we're digging deep to find out why we felt such a way about a certain emotion, about a person, about a place, about a thing, about an idea. Why did we feel that way? Why did it cause us so much inner turmoil? And how can we address it moving forward? Because this Scorpio full moon is inviting you to look at these emotions, dive deep into them, feel them, and then let them go. We can transmute the pain into something beautiful, but we can't unless we address it. Pushing it down under the surface only lasts for so long. It's like a volcano. Too much pressure and it's going to blow up. So we don't want this to blow up in our face, Aquarius. What we want is to address it now so that we can tap into this emotional stability moving forward. Now's your time, is what I'm hearing from Spirit. From the 11th onward, this is about bold action and decision making. So we're not going to be able to make decisions if we keep that blindfold on and keep pushing these issues to the back burner. It's time to address those head on. Now, Spirit, what else do they need to know? Anything else from the 1st through the 15th? All right, we got one wanting to come out. The 7 of Cups. There are multiple shiny objects on the table here. There are lots of choices to be made. There are lots of decisions that you could make. And I feel like since this is tied to your communication, your learning, and your networking, what friend groups have you been a part of that don't serve you? What new friend groups could you be a part of? Where's your soul tribe at? This could be work related. Have you been stuck in a group that you don't vibe with? Have you been stuck in a job that you don't vibe with? Have you been communicating in a way that's a little lackluster, to say the least? Or have you been exuding sheer confidence? And these options are here for you to choose whichever way you want to move forward. Because we do have free will choice, you get to make that decision, which is the beauty of being here on planet Earth. We make our own aligned choices. So, Aquarius, which choice are you going to make? Do you know where you want to go? And if you don't, now's a good time to get that vision in place. Now, we do have a new moon in Taurus, which is coming out on the 16th of May. And that is going to hit your home, family stability, and inner peace. Not in a bad way, but it's a time to set intentions where we can refine anything that hasn't been working, where we can move forward on a different path and learn and grow and adjust as needed. So, Spirit, what do they need to know around that? Ooh, it's about planting seeds, seeds of abundance. So I feel like this is not just about financial seeds. I feel like for you, Aquarius, this is about planting the seeds of emotional peace and bliss. This is about planting seeds of wealth, prosperity, and abundance as well. I feel like you're refraining or refining your communicating skills. You're learning to quit being so irrational sometimes. Sometimes you may be off the cuff. Sometimes you may fly off the handle and you may not think before you speak. And I feel like Spirit is giving you the opportunity here to start reframing the way that you communicate with others so that you can build deep, lasting connections. And also when you reframe your communication and your skills around that and the way that you network, this is going to naturally put you in a place of leadership because you are the leader of the zodiac. You are the inspiration. You are the star. And I feel like a lot of you Aquariuses are natural born leaders. So you could be stepping into a place where people are inspired by you, where people look to you, flock to you for the answers. And you're planting the seeds now, and you're getting grounded now with this Taurus new moon so that you can step into that place of leadership later on. And that place of leadership is going to lead to your wealth and stability in life. So just keep that in mind. Is there anything else they need to know around the Taurus new moon? Now, around that time, we also have Mercury and Uranus, and this may give some surprises in your life. There may be some unexpected news or communication, and this may serve as a wake-up call. So we're going to find out what's going on. We have the King of Wands. We also have the King of Pentacles that we drew earlier, but the King of Wands is self-assured. He does not doubt himself. He is very positive about the way that he approaches things. He's very strategic, and he is a natural visionary. He is a natural born leader. Again, Aquarius, I told you that I feel like you're stepping into a place of leadership. You're taking the reins of your life, and you're ultimately guiding others to their success and abundance as well. And in doing so, you're creating your own success, your own abundance, your own wealth, your own prosperity. So we need to tap in right now to this King of Wands energy. We need to be sure of ourselves. We need to trust ourselves, and we need to be bold, and we need to be the visionaries that the world needs right now. Is there any further clarification on this energy from the new moon to the end of the month? What do they need to know? Aquarius, I feel like you're wrapping up some major cycles in your life. We have Uranus and Gemini now, and this leaves the gates open for radical change. This is revolutionary. This is something that is not going to take the back seat. It absolutely takes the driver's seat. And so does the King of Wands. He's passionate. He's fiery. Are you ready to take the driver's seat? Are you ready to take the wheel of your own life? What else does Aquarius need to know? The Tower. We're letting things fall that were not meant for us. We are letting the old ways crash, crumble, and fall on the ground because those old ways no longer serve us. We're letting the illusory fog. We're letting the limitations, the self-doubt, the self-imposed limitations, the victim mentality, we're letting that fall, because while it may have felt safe to stay in this circle or to stay trapped in your mind, it was never going to propel you forward into this state of abundance. So in order to propel yourself into this state of abundance and this self-assured leadership role, we have to let the self-doubt fall. We have to let it go. And when we do that, we step out of this circle, we step out of the blindfold, we take it off, and we step into our own personal power, which is the King of Wands and the King of Pentacles. So it's all about being a visionary, being a leader, and in doing so, you are also wealthy and successful because you are truly embodying who you are and what you were meant to do here. I feel like, Aquarius, you're going to make a big difference in this world, whether you realize it or not. You're here to really enact some major positive change. And I really wish you the best on that. I hope to see it. All right, we have the Magician. Yes, Aquarius, you're creating magic moves right now. Once you step out of that victim mentality and that self-doubt, you're going to be full steam ahead, and nobody's going to be able to stop you. You are absolutely creating the future of your dreams. You're creating a life of wealth, abundance, peace, prosperity, bliss. All the good things are coming to you, and you're helping others step into their own personal power too, just by showing the way. So this is super duper exciting. Is there anything else that they need to know? And we have Death coming out here. This is about radical rebirth. This is your abundance era. You are leveling up. You're letting the things that didn't serve you fall to the wayside, and you are being reborn. You are being rebirthed from fear to fortune. This is absolutely beautiful, Aquarius. All right, I do want to round it out with an oracle or two, whatever Spirit sees fit with. What is the final messages that you have for Aquarius at this time, Spirit? Some comfort, some information. What do they need to know? Well, we got one wanting to come out. This is about surrendering to your journey. This says release the need for control. So yes, you've felt the need to control the narrative. You felt the need to stay stuck in self-doubt. But you know what? When we release the need to control every aspect of our life, when we release the fear of, oh, well, if I do this, this could happen, we surrender to the journey, and the journey unfolds beautifully in front of us. So let's get a little clarification on that. What does that mean for Aquarius? Oh, we're at an impasse moment here. This says you need to reflect and redirect your energy. So the Eight of Swords energy is no longer serving you, and you do have a path ahead of you that is full of wealth and stability, that is full of brand new grounded potential. But are you going to take that path? You're at the crossroads now, but it's up to you, Spirit says, to take the blindfold off. It's up to you to put one foot in front of the other and boldly move forward like the King of Wands. So are you going to do it? Are you going to trust that everything is falling into place for you? Are you going to live in the end game, or are you going to live in the past? We need to let go of any past fears or doubts so that we can step into the beauty. And Spirit, if they release the fear, if they move forward on this path of the King of Pentacles, what do they need to know? Okay, we got one wanting to come out here. Miracles are going to unfold, Aquarius. Expect the wondrous to emerge. If you decide to boldly move forward and move past all the things that have kept you stuck for so long, you are going to see miraculous changes occurring in your life and in the life of your family and the ones that you love. And Aquarius, you are going to inspire so many people to bring miracles about in their life. Are you ready to be the change in the world that you want to see? If you are, drop me a comment below. Let me know where you're at on your journey. I would love to connect with you. If you haven't subscribed and you do enjoy this content, please consider subscribing to my channel. It will help me reach these videos to you quicker in the future, and it will help them get out to more people who may enjoy this content as well. I am sending you all so much love and light. Aquarius, this is your moment where you are going from fear to fortune. So claim it below. I cannot wait to see you guys in the next read, and I wish you all so much success and abundance in May. Much love. Until next time.